Today I will show you how to prepare your fabric for sewing. You should have your cutout pattern, fabric large enough to cut 2 pieces from the pattern, Sharpie or a marker that works on fabric, and sharp scissors. You will place your pattern on the edge of the fabric. We're going to place it on the edge so that we can still use all the fabric that's left instead of in the middle. So placing my pattern near the edge of my fabric, I'm going to hold my pattern in one place without moving it. We'll use my Sharpie to trace an outline that's a line just on the outside of my pattern. Holding it in one place, very carefully, make each line. Going as slow as you need to do it correctly. Right, taking my pattern off. Now you can see that I have my bird traced one time onto my fabric. Once I've traced that, I'm going to repeat the same process to make the other side. So I will take my bird, my pattern, and place it near the edge of the fabric, a place that will not waste too much. So I'm going to line it up right close to this guy without overlapping it. I'm going to hold my pattern down in one spot, just like the first time, and very carefully trace as slowly as I need to get it right. Alright, then I'll take my pattern up and see that I have 2 identical shapes traced onto my fabric. I'm going to carefully cut out both pieces. Same as tracing, go as slowly as you need to cut out each piece, really staying on your line. Turning my fabric as I need to cut so I can get nice straight lines. Now you see why it's really important that I left all of my shapes nice and fat. If it was thin, it'd be an easier chance of cutting it off or it being too thin to stay attached. So once I have my first piece cut out, I'm going to set it aside and cut out my second piece. Again, staying on the line. Nice and slow. Your best cutting that you can. Put my extra fabric aside, finish cutting this piece out. So now I have my second piece cut out. I should have 2 pieces that are identical. I'm going to place the pieces back to back in the same direction to make sure that they line up properly. So as you can tell, they both line up right on the edges. Once you have both pieces cut out in the same, you're ready to begin sewing. To learn sewing techniques, you can watch the next demonstration video, or you can look at the visual supports in the Fiber Center.